Yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, the first thing that we do is we fucking we set the vibe for the motherfucking neighborhood. Today is gonna be a spicy vibe in the neighborhood. So with that, let me go ahead and run this track, cause a bitch had to go get some tea for this tea. I'm gonna give you motherfuckers today, bitch. Yeah, you finna set it off in this motherfucker. I'm finna put you bitch ass niggas in the trash. I'm tired of you bitch ass niggas. Y'all annoying me right now. I'm real niggas. You wanna talk shit? You wanna run your mouth? You want some gangsters search your motherfucking house? We'll set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. We'll set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. They call me bad and I punish you. You ain't my equal wing people. I ain't one of you. Since 98, I grabbed my plate up off the lunch table. I told mom I'm thugging outside. We don't need cable. Now I'm the nipples on the titty. I'm the motor corner Henny. I'm the bitch driving at 760. You niggas bitches. We real niggas with G codes. Love to go to beast mode. We thugging. We all got bread, so if we fall, we the crutches. We the dodo in the Dutchess. I'm the photo in the camera. I'm the pistol in the stepper. I got the sickest beamer. I got the sickest magnum. I got the sickest charger. Y'all's 30, mine's 40. I told you niggas never get me, before you get stretched in the street. This the day that you gon' be deceased for playing with a beat. I told Chuck, take off my crown, I'm finna take it down. You niggas ain't playing my project, y'all play at the fair. Trill Entertainment, that's my thug there. It's love there. DA, don't search my house, cause ain't no motherfucking drugs there. We smart with this shit. We got retarded with this shit. Deuce up in my shoe, I set it off up in this bitch. Set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. Now click off. Bitch, don't make us set it off. Set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. I gotta let this second verse run. Bitch, don't make us set it off. Set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. You jumping like a frog. We'll put you on that road. Set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. My click off. Bitch, don't make us set it off. Oh man, this ain't the line. Hey, we might have to let this whole thing run. I'm a dirty motherfucker. And get your mail. I got a mind full of evil thoughts. Hopefully the next, I gotta let it get up to, oh, you bucked up, ain't fucked up, and you ain't got no mind. You don't respect your elders. I know you ain't respecting mine. I think it's the next lyric. Hey. I'ma put you, set it. When you was a little nigga, cause your daddy was no dog. Your mama had more heart than your daddy, bitch ass. That's who made you so. Yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. We a little turned in this bitch today. If it's your first time in the motherfucking neighborhood, it's your first time in the motherfucking neighborhood, make sure you bring it all the way back to the bottom of the map. Make sure you go all the way back to the beginning. Make sure you go all the way back to a video called Welcome to the Neighborhood. Watch from Welcome to the Neighborhood until the point you came in on the journey. So the instructions are watch from Welcome to the Neighborhood. The first video, the second video, the third video, the fourth video, the fifth video, so on and so forth, and to the point you came in on the journey. The point you came in on the journey is the video that introduced you to motherfucking me. It's the video that introduced you to me. It's the video that makes you say, who the fuck is this bitch and why the fuck do I want to listen to her? If you came in the middle of the journey, we follow two people here. First, we follow God. Second, we follow Uncle Luke, and we don't stop. We pop that pussy. We keep going past the point we came in on a journey until the very last video uploaded. If you're watching these videos be uploaded, then you, as they are being uploaded, you get backstage passes to see motherfucking greatness being made. This is my proverbial Noah's Ark. Shout out to the peace dealer forever and always. This is the story of wherever God has taken me, whether it's the homeless shelter or the White House, bitch. Wherever the fuck I'm going, that's where you get to see where I'm going, bitch. If you want to know a little bit about the channel and why I am doing what it is that I'm doing, you should go. You must go and see a video called The Thing About Hope, I Think About Hope, one of the two. But if you watch the videos in chronological order from the very beginning, you'll run into that bitch anyway. So, bitch, we're not doing business savvy Sunday today. Bitch, we're not doing business savvy Sunday today, bitch. My face breaking out, bitch. My nose ring got a little bump on it because I didn't motherfucking change that bitch, so I gotta keep spraying fucking saline water on it. Bitch, I had to go to Starbucks to go calm my motherfucking nerves because I don't have any tea. And I ain't even really hot right now. It's just like the audacity of motherfuckers. Like, let me see if I could define the fucking word audacity, bitch. Because that's where I'm at today. I just want people to understand what the fuck audacity is so that they're aware of when they fucking have it and when they use it. Hopefully these motherfuckers use it properly. Because I'm at a better place in my life. Cause I just ain't, bitch, it hit different when you got self-esteem, motherfucker. It hit different. Life hit different when you got self-esteem, bitch. Like it do. It just do. When you don't have a deficit or something, life hit different. Your relationships hit differently. Your jobs hit differently. Your environment hit differently, bitch. It just do. It just do when you got self-esteem. When you got low self-esteem, it hit differently. I'm just saying, I can tell you because I've been on both sides of the motherfucking spectrum, bitch. And like, bitch, I'm really looking up audacity, bitch. I gotta read the fucking book. What's his name? Obama wrote the Audacity of Hope, bitch. I definitely gotta read that, especially if I'm going to hope. A willingness to take bold risk. A willingness to take bold risk. It's some risk-taking motherfuckers. Hello? And a lot of people don't know what the risk that they motherfucking taking. They don't really weigh the options of the risk that they motherfucking taking. Let me tell you. This week, I didn't have not one, but two grown-ass men call me a bitch. Tell me, fuck me. A stupid bitch fuck me. One just called me. Listen, and it's been playing. It's been reverberating in my head like a gong that's been hit, and it just keeps ringing loudly. Ring the alarms. I've been through this too long. I'd be damned if I see another chick on your arm. Reverberating like this nigga said, you a dumb bitch. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You ain't gonna never have nothing. And I hope you get everything you deserve. Oh, he called me a dumb, weak bitch. A dumb, weak bitch. The other one just called me a fucking miserable bitch. Yo. Yo. Sip your tea. Hit your blunt, bitch. A dumb, miserable bitch. And I want to say, I ain't really do nothing. Bitch, y'all gonna start calling me Young Trigger, bitch. Cause I be triggering motherfuckers by just being me. I don't be trying to, like, I just be being honest. And I don't be, like, the old me used to be popping off. Fuck you. I told, like, the issue is we gonna IRAC this bitch. IRAC is a form of writing in law school. They teach you how to, like, write a legal memorandum. We gonna IRAC this bitch. The issue is motherfuckers is still handling me like I'm the young lady that I was when they met me years ago. I'm gonna say that again. The issue is that motherfuckers is still trying to handle me like I am the young lady that I was years ago. I don't have a sign on myself that says I ain't the same. I try to make videos that tell people I ain't the same. Like, I don't want to have to tell people I'm not the same. Like, you should be able to tell in the way I walk and the way that I carry myself. Like, niggas will try to make you go back to that person, but I'm too far gone. So far gone. October's very own. Like, I'm too far gone for that shit. I can never be that person again. And I'm kind enough to be like, hey, so just so you know, hi guys, hi. I'm not the same. I know I look different, but I'm also different on the inside. I have been changed at a physiological, is that a word? At a DNA level. And I ain't saying that all, like, I have. I'm not, like, it's certain things that I can't not see. It's certain ways that I can't not be anymore. It's certain things that I will not accept anymore because I'm not the same. And so they see me, they see Leanne, and they be like, oh yeah, she got a nose ring, but that bitch ain't different. Or she got a tattoo, but that bitch ain't different. No, I'm not the same. And I like to tell people, yo, I'm not the same. I ain't the same. I'm not the same. And it's just hard. Like it's like people are disillusioned. It perplexes them because it's just like, well, that's the same body. She might, she might not be skinny anymore, but that's Leanne. I'm not the same girl. It's some shit that you can't unsee. It's people that talk about trauma and really live through trauma, and it's people who haven't. And it's the people who've been through trauma who allow trauma to make them a victim, or they turn their trauma into alchemy. The trauma ain't like shit. It happened, and I'm just as responsible for the things that I did in my life or the traumas that I went through as the people who put me through the trauma. And that's how I live my life. But I'm not the same. And the only time I would be upset with myself about any of the trauma that I went through is if I hadn't changed. If I allowed the same things to occur. But I don't. And I give people, I give people a bunch of chances to show me they change. But like I'm now at this point in my life, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Matter of fact, this nigga just told me I was trash, bitch. Bitch, yes. Tap your neighbor on the shoulder and say, neighbor, you trash. Like, this nigga just told me I was trash. Like, as a human, as a vessel, as a person, as an object, that I'm trash. But in the same breath, we'll say, I love you. It hit differently when you got self-esteem. It hit differently when you got self-esteem. I don't argue. I'm like, when I tell you I'm not arguing, I'm not letting nobody make my blood boil. Not ever again in life. I will excuse me or you. I'll ask you to excuse yourself, and if you don't excuse yourself, fuck everything. You can have all of it. I don't give a fuck. I'ma leave because you're not worth the energy that it's gonna take to make me mad. Like, you can tell if a person genuinely, care about you, or how they treat you, or how they speak to you, or how they talk to you. And I refuse to believe that it's not another me in this world. It's somebody like me in this world. I just ain't ran into them yet, and I'm okay with that. But what I won't do ever in this life, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you was going through. I don't care how angry you were. I don't care that's your problem. You take your energy and you get that shit off my bus. In book club, we talked about the energy bus. And we talked about how to drive our buses. And, sometimes you got to kick people off your bus. Sometimes, you got to figure out how to kick people off your bus. Because sometimes we want people to be on our bus, but they just can't. Sometimes people got their own shit, and you got to let them get off your bus. And maybe you meet them somewhere else in life, and they get back on your bus. There's some people that ain't going to ever get on my bus again. Like the nigga that just told me I was trash. That I was a weak, dumb bitch. Yeah. And I'm going to do you a favor. If you ever call me, I'm not going to pick up. I'm not going to block you. I don't even block people anymore. That's why I'm on my journey. I don't block people no more. Like, I want you to, I'm going to let that bitch, that bitch going to ring. You going to know that I see that you calling me, and I'm never going to pick up. You can knock on my door, and I won't answer. Because I don't deserve that. I don't care what I did. I don't care what I said. I don't care what truth. And especially the truth that I know that I gave. Like, you didn't even take the time to listen to me. You didn't hear anything I said. Like, don't let pride comes before the fall. Ego comes before the fall. I told y'all this was a no ego season, and I meant that. I don't have any ego. I don't have any pride. Even with allowing the meeting to happen today, like, I put my pride aside and said, you know what? I'm going to be positive and see how this plays out. And I did. Like, when you pray for God to remove all the things that no longer serve you out of your life, don't be upset when they fall away, and don't be upset at how they fall away. Shout out to the Ghetto Nun, because that's something that she said, and it really reverberated, it really resonated with me. I followed God, and I allowed this energy in, and the energy showed me who it was. A person that really loves you and cherishes you will not gamble with you. It would handle you like the conversation that me and the young man had last night. I told him, I said, I'm not a victim, but I've been through a lot. And because I've been through a lot, I just really I don't like to be handled certain ways. I don't care what the truth is. Tell me the truth, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. But it's how you talk to me. It's how you say things to me. It's how you speak to me. It's how you deal with me. It's how you handle me. You can tell me the truth, but just handle me with care, especially with the relationship that we've had. I ain't never not handled you with care, with anything. You know what I'm saying? And so I only ask that you give me what I give you. And if you can't do that, if you can't be as respectful as I am to you, to me, then we can't be friends ever. Ever. And so I think it's funny. My feelings like, I don't even want to say my feelings hurt. I'm just like, damn, for real, you gonna do that to me? Come on. Even a dude who called me a bitch earlier this week, like, come on, to me? And the thing is, like, everybody projects onto me. Because I'm an easy little mirror. I'm an easy target. Because I don't, like, people take your let me see, Lania Manny, she posted this on YouTube, but people take your kindness and they think it's weakness, like, and that's a lot of times because I'm not a violent person. I don't move. I don't have time, and it's just like, and it's like the stronger I get, the weaker I appear, because now I'm not defending myself because I'm not gonna be around somebody. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm not gonna prove myself to nobody. I'm not gonna defend myself with nobody. I'm not none of that. And if you're a person that makes me feel like I have to do that, I'm not gonna be around you. Let me see if I can find this quote she posted. Hey, you got me open. Sip some tea, folks. Sip some tea. Sip some. It says, sometimes your humbleness makes people think they could play with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your humbleness makes people think they could play with you. And then when you turn into the monster that you are, because I'm just cooling. And that's the thing about having, being so cooling, because it is a side of me that I just don't ever, because it's just like, I have not run into one situation in life where I actually needed it. I needed to let that monster out. I just don't. Like, it's not one. And I have some ideas of what I would ever need to with no hesitation. And people think because I hesitate or because I'm humble. Like, I feel like a person, I told you, like, if you're the king or queen of swords, or you're the king or queen, and so this is a tarot reference for all my new viewers. If you're the king or queen of anything, I would hope that you understand what it takes to be a king or queen. And a king or a queen just doesn't pop off. You don't pop off at the court jester. For what? You know what I'm saying? You don't off with their heads to every motherfucking body. Because because then if you did that to everybody, when you did it and it actually mattered, it won't have the effect that it needs to have. And so it's a lot of people, even the people that I've been around, even the relationships that I've gotten out of, that just don't understand. And it's crazy because, like I said, the more confident I get, the more people feel like they can play with me, because I have less of a need to prove myself. Because so you would think the more confidence you get, the louder you get. But I believe the more confidence you get, the quieter you get. Ooh, message. That's a message from spirit. And that's a real thing. The less that you put energy into other things, the less you defend yourself, because you're confident. I keep hearing quiet confidence. That's my masseuse told me I had that, and I just keep hearing that in just little things I'm listening to. Like, and that's how you know the biggest, the person, and I get it now. I hear people, the person that make the dog that make the most noise, them the ones they ain't really about what they talking about. The motherfucker who gotta yell, and I used to be the one to yell too, and I probably, it wasn't that I wasn't about what I was talking about when I was yelling. I just didn't understand the power that I wielded. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand the severity and the seriousness of what was going on in my life, or what I was saying or doing. But now I understand it. When you understand, it hit different. It hits differently. A person that come in and try to point out your leg, like people will, like, so I'll tell you about the two dudes. One dude, he told me I was miserable. He was like, you won't do this for me because Misery loves company. And so you won't help me because you miserable. First off, you're asking me to help you and you calling me miserable. But I'll be honest with y'all, old me would have been like, no, I'm not miserable. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove to you I'm not miserable. I'm going to do the thing you say you're going to do. Yeah, nah, fuck that. Okay, yes. Yes. Yes, I am. Absolutely miserable. Then he was like, then if you miserable and you hate my fucking guts, then why are we friends? Then I was like, you know what? We probably shouldn't be friends then. Because I'm miserable as shit. You stupid and you dumb. And you ain't gonna never be shit and you weak. This, that other dude. Yes. I am. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news every day I am. I know I said that wrong, but that's how I feel about that shit. Like the audacity, the willingness to take a risk and say something that may end something with somebody that really loves you, that's really kind, that's really just really been there for you through all of the shit and never batted an eye and was a ride or die, was a true rider, was a true soldier, bitch, na type ass soldier, you know what I'm saying? Ghost riding the whip, bitch, for real, you know what I'm saying? But the audacity, people think that they can treat you any kind of way and you will never walk away from them. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? I gave you used up all your fucking lives in the game, bitch, and it's over. Game over, bitch. I ain't mad at you. I don't hate you. I pray for you. I want you to learn like you. I'm not gonna teach you a lesson. That's not I don't have time in my life to teach you a lesson. I got some shit to do. I got some shit to take care of. And another thing, this is how you can tell that people really support you. So as I'm making these videos, I tell people about them and I try to sit and have conversations with them. Maybe get them on video to talk with me. Like one, if I sit you down and say, hey, would you watch my videos with me? So you get, and you kind of shoo me off and don't really, yeah, I'm good. Like, oh, you don't really, like, I can tell that, like, if somebody asks me to do something for them and I really like people want you to support them, but they won't really support you. And you don't support, like I'm gonna support because that's me, but it's just like, I see that you're not supporting me. I see that you're really not on my team. You'd rather do anything else that other than actually pour into my craft of what it is that I'm doing. Drake say, I remember sitting in your car, trying to like I don't know I can't remember the lyrics, but he essentially it was like, you know, I remember sitting in a car with a chick trying to play my new shit, and then he'll be like, you know, she'll be like, who this? And she'll be like, this is my new shit. And she was like, oh yeah, word, true shit. And then ask if we could listen to the Ludacris. Them days made me feel like I was losing it. That's how I be feeling when I tell people about the neighborhood Hope Dealer. I'm just being real with you. Like, I'm like, yo, you want to, I got a little project that I'm working on. You want to watch it with me? I want to show you something. That's what I'm working on. And people will be like, you know, can we listen to Ludacris? Sharif used to always say, I want to watch the people that they pay to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh, word, true shit. Them days made me feel like I was losing it. So, like, I tell y'all, Danielle was like, let your haters be your motivators. Like, you ain't even worthy of being my motivator at this point. Like, you just lost. You might have won some, but you just lost one. You just lost one. You lost and the one that you lost was a 100 one. It was a goonie, and you know that. And I don't have to tell you that you lost it. The audacity for you to risk a real friendship. Be like that sometimes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna acclimatize that shit, make a video about it, and then when I make it to wherever I make it to, and people watch these videos, they're gonna learn from what you taught me. You only making me stronger. You only making me stronger. I'm stronger than yesterday. Now ain't nothing but a mile away. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. Like, I ain't afraid of being alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. Like, I don't have that deficit no more. Like, I don't need, like, outside validation. I don't need that, you know, I don't need the love bombing and then you stop. Like, when you do that, like, I pick up on it because that happens to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people will talk shit about other people treating you bad, but then come in and try to treat you the same way. Like, it's something different. Like, bitch, like, I can see you. Shout out to the peace dealer, bitch. Bitch, I can see you. Like, you think that you think that he could do it and you can't, like, you could do it but he can't. Like, nah, that ain't love. I tell you all the time, I'm love personified. I'm love personified. And I mean that shit. I mean it on earth. Like, and a lot of times, like, usually I'll be in a place where I'm like, you know, well, am I a weak bitch? Nah. I know I ain't weak because I know what I had to go through to become the person I am. And I ain't ever about to let you take me back to that mind frame. And if you really love me, you would. Excuse me. You wouldn't talk to me that way. You wouldn't handle me that way. Especially knowing what I've been through in my life. For real, for real. Like, knowing. Like, haven't seen me cry. Haven't met me somewhere and had to cry. You know what I'm saying? Haven't, you know, had to check my face for, you know, scars and shit. You wouldn't handle me that way. I don't care what it is. And so you gotta understand, like, when you know your worth, it hit differently. You know what I'm saying? When you know your worth, it hit completely differently. I don't hate nobody, and I'm not gonna hate nobody. And all my relationships, it is what it is. Like life's short. I don't got no regrets. You know what I'm saying? And I plan to live my best life, and I don't hold on to nothing. Like, some shit happened. I told you, even the abuse I went to, like, man, we cool. I don't got no beef, because life's too short. We human. And the moment I become a perfect specimen, then I can tell somebody about the shit that they doing. And I'm not one. But I won't put myself in the same, don't be sitting there and put yourself in the same exact situations as that. And I won't ever do that again, but I could definitely forgive you. I forgive you, but I never forget what you did. Kevin Gates' voice. I'm about to play. I'm gonna run that. That's gonna imagine that. That's gonna what we gonna go out on. And I really feel like that about a lot of people, and not like it's a couple people that's really dead to me. And I ain't even want to be like that. I don't want to be like. I don't want to act like that. But like I gave you the nail, and you hit it. You put it in a coffin. I gave you the rope, and you decided to tie yourself up. I don't deserve, like, at the end of the day, I know for 100% fact that I don't deserve that shit. He said, I hope you get what you deserve. Thank you for that positive prayer. Me too. And I take my licks. I ain't perfect. Like, I tell y'all that shit all the time. I ain't perfect. And all of the relationships in, I was toxic too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't been toxic. I definitely didn't been toxic. So Venus is in Scorpio. I gotta watch a video about what that energy look like. But so if Venus is a planet of love, it goes deep. This shit get deep. If it go deep, like, it's the depths of love. It's like, what do I really want out of this? That's how I think of it. But I can tell you what I don't want. I can tell you what I don't want. Like, I can look at that and be like, nope, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people get mad when you don't accept their projection. So like I said, one dude told me I was miserable, and one dude told me that he said you don't understand, you don't think from other people's perspectives. What? You have no clue who I am. The girl you met wasn't that. When you met me, in 2016, you're right, I didn't. Absolutely, but I'm not that. But the problem is you have not taken the time out to get to know me again at all. I'm not the same. People expect you. People take for granted that you're the same. People don't understand, just because that person is still the same physical avatar, I'm not that person no more. I can't, like I keep saying, I can't be that person. And it's hard to explain that. Like I said, it's a disillusionment. It's a disconnect between the mind and the eyes. It's like, well, you look the same, so clearly I could treat you the same. Well, this is what happens when you treat me the same, and I've told you. And I told you, I said to you, I was like, look, I'm not the same. I tried to warn you. I tried to give you a heads up. I tried to just, hey, I'm not the same. I can't be. I would have went insane had I remained the same me. I would have went insane had I remained the same me. Jay-Z voice. And I get that so much. Fuck niggas. Bitches too. I got this money. And that'll do. I ain't rich, but bitch, I'm on the, God say the same. God say the same. I don't know. But that's one of the prayers. Wealth. For me and my family. Well, I would have went insane had I remained the same me. It's just when you see the things you see, you can't remain like it, but you can. But then you like you can't ask for sympathy for the shit that happened to you for doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You know what I'm saying? So the audacity of people to say things and to be things and like, don't get it twisted. Cause if I don't cuss you out, don't get it twisted. If I don't, spaz out on you, I just don't argue no more. I just don't. I don't have it in me. I don't argue with nobody. Last argument I got was my mom. Last person I got to argue with was my mom, and we left there. I tell you, I just hugged her, kissed her, and was like, it is what it is. Like, and that shit didn't last. It was just something, and it wasn't really an argument. It was more of a me telling you what I needed to say to you. Sometimes, and you gotta pick and choose what you say to people, because I know at that point when that nigga left my house, no matter what I said to him, he wasn't gonna get it because he wasn't ready to receive that. That wasn't the message. Because he wasn't ready to receive it, because I had been telling him time and time again that I'm not the same person, but he still continues to handle me the same person. And you know what? That's my fault, because I continued to deal with him after he kept handling me like I was the same person. So you know what? That's on my body. That ain't even on his body. That's on my body. Like, I don't know what I be saying. Like, I just be honest with people, and they just be like, I'm a bitch every other day of the week, bitch. I probably why I say bitch so much. That's probably why I say bitch so much. But I'm a bitch every other day of the week. And I'm not voluntarily putting myself becoming someone's punching bag anymore. Just because you can don't mean you should. Just because you can does not mean you should, my friend. And then he tried to call me fat. Bitch, she was like, why you been eating so many cookies, XYZ? These hoes, these hating assholes. Why you always hating? Why you always hating, bitch? Don't hate, bitch. Be a hater. So, if you're gonna have audacity, please wield it carefully. Don't count yourself out. Don't lose good people, places, and friends. Don't project onto other people your issues. And then if you do understand when you projected them, then apologize for that shit. But don't have righteous indignation. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. Don't have a righteous indignation. Don't be right. Don't be wrong and just sit in your wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. I be wrong all the time. When I'm wrong, I be like, I said yesterday I hate apologizing. I don't. I apologize all the time. Bitch, I used to apologize for people doing shit to me. Because I don't like confrontation. And I just don't believe in unnecessary confrontation. Life too short. It's 2020, motherfucker. Life too short. So if you do anything other than make me dance, I don't want it. Dance too much booty in the pants. Hey, dance too much booty in the... Hey, dance. If you do anything other than make me dance, laugh, or come, or put money in my account, I don't want it. Not to say that everything, like I tell people all the time, I don't need a yes man. That's stupid. But I need people who know how to talk to me. You just gotta know how to talk to me. You gotta know how to come to me. You gotta know how to have a conversation with me. I listen. I don't mind listening to nobody. But you're not gonna talk to me any kind of motherfucking way, and that's nobody in this world. Cause I don't talk to you any kind of way. You gonna treat me like I treat you, and if you can't treat me like I treat you, then you gotta move around. Now realize if you treat people like shit and people treat you like shit, then you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what you give out. But I know what I give out. And so, like, I'm vibing higher than it. So, because I'm vibing higher than it, I'm not taking any lower vibrations. So, like, I don't have no problem with being by myself. I don't have no problem with loving myself. You should have caught me when I had low self-esteem. You should have caught me when I thought I needed you. When I needed people. When I needed something to fill that void. But you let me love myself for too long. You let me to figure out who I was. You gave me just enough space to get the fuck away from the need for your validation. I don't need that shit no more. Ooh, bitch, a bitch that love herself, the most dangerous bitch ever. And to think I was like, I would submit. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I ain't submitting to no nigga that And the only time you can call me trash is when we fucking. You can call me a slut, call me whatever you want. Just don't call me for free. But so there's that. Check yourself. Check yourself or you wreck yourself. I ain't the best piece. I ain't the best thing since sliced bread, and I ain't motherfucking perfect. But I'm human, and I'm man enough to say it today. What I did was stupid. No doubt it was dumb. That's a shady lyric. But like I'm human. I'm human, and I'm able to look at myself and be wrong when I'm wrong, and be sorry when I need to be sorry, and check myself and reflect when I need to. And I'm at peace with that. So if you want to tell me, fuck me, bitch, don't ever call me again, join the fuck you, bitch, block list. You ain't physically blocked because you ain't take the energy, but you spiritually blocked. Your energy blocked from me. Like, well, it's not, it's a cutoff. It's a cutoff. Like, you don't exist to me no more. And that's crazy when you was a big part of my life for a long time. It's a lot of people that just ain't gonna make it to 2021 with a bitch. Ain't gonna make it to 2021. You could be alive, but you just ain't on mine. I don't got nothing for you. If you call me if you cause me any kind of anxiety, any kind of anything, that's not, that's not warranted. That's not, and I appreciate all that you did for me. I appreciate all that but don't overplay your hand. Don't overplay your hand. Don't bluff. Don't say you got a royal flush and you got a fucking hand full of fucking clubs, bitch. Like, that is no good, my friend. That is no good, my friend. That's no good, my friend. So I wanted to get on and give y'all some tea, bitch. Like, people just keep calling me bitches. Like, bitch. What, Megan Thee Stallion? I could be your bitch. That's what you gonna call me when you mad anyway. That's what you gonna call me when you mad anyway. So I'm not offended. I'm not, like, and don't nothing make a person mad. More mad when they try to make you mad and you just looking at them and you calm, bitch. Like, I be trying not to laugh in people's face so I won't get popped in my shit. Like, so I don't get popped in my shit. Anyways, let me see if I can find that. Imagine that. That's how I feel. So, bitch, this year's interesting. Oh, my little niece got some braids in her head. So, thinking about some things. So I think I'm gonna get my hair braided when I go home. I'm gonna be so salty when I have to take them hoes on. I'm gonna have to buy me a friend for a day and go and have her help me pull that shit out my head. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and let her braid my hair. I think I'm gonna do it on that Sunday because I probably work Friday. I'm off Saturday. I say Sunday, but I'm supposed to be doing something with my sister for her birthday. So I'm probably gonna be drunk as fuck. Drunk as a skunk, put the keys in the wrong car. Drunk as a skunk, put the keys in the wrong car. Drunk, bitch. Drunk as a skunk, put the keys in the wrong car. Drunk. So, it's a lot of people that fell away from me this year, and I ain't holding on to them, and I ain't chasing them, and I ain't begging them. I ain't none of that. I'm just, if God, my prayer was, God, remove all of the things that no longer serve me. And that's not going to be beneficial to where you have me going my life. And Lord, let me tell you, the people that didn't fell away. I tell y'all that shit all the time. When you pray, be careful when you pray because you're going to get what you ask for. And it's not like you got to surrender when you pray for shit like that. You got to be open to whatever the universe takes away from you. But just know God will not take anything. He will not cause a pain without allowing something new to be born. But I told y'all in one of my reoccurring messages, like, you got to let go. Don't look at what you don't got. Don't look at what you do got. Don't look at the person that walked away from you. Look at what happened. Like I told you, matter of fact, if we just go to the motherfucking video from yesterday when I said that person placed a thing that think they got away from it. It walked you. Message, bitch. It redirected you to the direction that you're supposed to have, that you're supposed to be in. Pain is a redirection. It's like, don't go there. Don't go there. And don't let anything that makes you question, oh man, if we could just go back to the reading from yesterday. All of that applies to the thing that I'm saying right now. This is a personification of that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a redirection. And I'm gonna say, yeah, bitch, I ain't tripping, bitch. I practice what you telling me this and telling me that. They say once I'm with you, I never go back. Excuse me. There is a lesson that I wanna teach, so here I am, baby. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach, bitch. And I'll be throwing up gang signs, guys. I keep telling you, I'm not in the gang. Leo gang. That's why that Leo. But that's about it. So, like, if you pray for God to remove the things, don't be surprised when he does just that. And it's a lot easier when you lean into it. Because I could have fought that shit. No, I'm not I'm not, you're not even worth my tears. I'm not even gonna cry. I'm not gonna, I was like, I'm gonna get a blunt. Nah, I ain't gonna do none of that shit. It just is what it is. It is what it is, my friend. So with that, the audacity. If you got audacity, if you fucked around and picked up some Audacity on sale for free, bitch, or they was handing it out, please read the instructions for Audacity. Don't let Audacity fuck you up or get you fucked up or got fucked up. Man, Sharif, I don't fuck with that nigga no more, but he used to always say, what the fuck is wrong with niggas? The fuck is wrong with niggas? To him, to all the other people in the world, the fuck is wrong with niggas? The audacity of these motherfuckers. And I just be saying, I just walk away and be like, yeah, this nigga know that the shit that he asking for is the most psychotic shit ever in fucking life. The audacity of motherfuckers. And then look, let me get up close on this shit. And look, then be mad when you be like, the fuck is wrong with you? Did you do some coke before you got here? The fuck is wrong with you? Are you kidding me? Did you want me to be, how did you want me to, what the fuck? Bitch, be perplexed. What? I'd be like, man, and I'm at the point in my life, I'd be like, man, that's fucked up. I can't believe this shit just happened. And I'd be like, be like this some motherfucking times. All right, this has been a episode in the neighborhood. Watch out for your audacity. Don't loosely give away. Don't loosely fumble with audacity. You feel me? Because audacity, it gets you fucked up. I'm not that person. Like I told my ex, I'm not the person that'll do some fucked up shit to you. That's not me. I'm just gonna boost and say it's best to walk away and save yourself a case, because they in court testifying on us every day. I don't pull out my monster unless I absolutely positively have to. Ever. Because what's the point? But when I use it, it's gonna be no doubt. When I say off with they motherfucking heads, it's gonna be no doubt that their heads should have probably been off a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But I don't you don't really get the monster anymore, because I used to let my pet, I got a real monster, then a pet monster, figuratively speaking, but my pet monster used to come out and just rah 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 rah. But like I said, the more confident I get, the quieter I get. I just be, and I smile. I just smile through that shit now. I just be like, I be looking this how I be looking. Especially sometimes on my Zoom meetings when fuck ass shit be happening. Especially if I have my computer on mute, I be like, would you look at this fucked up ass shit? What the fuck is they talking about? This nigga dumb as a box of rocks. This nigga has no fucking clue. What the fuck? I can fucking see his stupid ass. That's what I do now. That's how I be. That's how I handle people now. The more confident you get, the more quiet. The more that you come self-aware of yourself, the quieter you get. And that makes so much sense to me. I don't argue with, when I say I don't argue with no fucking body, I don't argue with nobody. The people who try to tell me who I am, you're a person who try to tell you who you are without asking you who they are, they a monster. They a different demon in and of themselves. They are. I don't argue with nobody. Anybody who want to come and tell me who I am, I just let them. I'm not convincing you. My sisters call my little niece a boy all the time. She gets so mad. I'm not getting mad. You tell me that I'm a miserable bitch. Absolutely. You want to have a miserable tea party? No. You got a miserable blunt to smoke? No. Oh, okay. Like, don't, like, you know, that's the type of people. So look out for them people. People who try to tell you who they are, who you are, and then argue with you when you tell them that you're not that. And know who you are better than you. But can't nobody tell them who they is. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, that's a different type of crazy, bitch. I used to be a hothead. Like, shit. Like, hothead. Hot. But I'm not hot no more because I don't need to be. I just be calm. Like, all right. Whatever you say or you think I am, if you know me better than me, then I'm proud of you, bitch. Tell me something. Tell me something good. All right, it's been 45 minutes of me talking about Audacity, but I had to let this one run. I hope y'all got some tea for this bitch, cause this was a real one, bitch. Let people who know everything know everything. Don't argue with them like this. You can't convince people of certain shit. Just know who you dealing with and deal with them accordingly. They call you a dumb bitch and call you a piece of trash, just be like, okay. All right, y'all have a blessed day. It's been a day in the motherfucking neighborhood. I hope y'all have a happy Sunday. That's how I feel. Check this shit out. I'm not a human being, and I came up from nothing, just imagine that. Now I got my own, just imagine that. Try to take it from me, I ain't got it back. I lost day one, just imagine that. Feeling like it's all on me. Soon as they fall, they gon' call on me. I remember when they used to talk about me. These days, now I got it all, just imagine that. Like, I remember when it wasn't nothing with us. Now I got it all. Chopping game with the president, we on the call. Yeah, free loot. Now we flying over Bogota. I swear that I'm flying. It ain't no denying. I'm drowning, yeah. We going up. Got another female, see she want them right now. So I ain't coming, you gon' have to fight with me. I'm in the studio, I'm on the grind right now. Like right now. Like right now, bitch. I'm on the grind right now, bitch. Hey. We gonna run this whole bitch. Hey. I've been to hell and back. And what we sippin' on, we never said it give you wings. I don't get tired. I'm a billionaire. What you believe? I'm a breadwinner. Hey, yay. Say you want it, yeah, we can squeeze. I can't wait till I ball. Tend the dick by the bra, then I fell off. Got up, hey. Said I had so many partners, Richard ever called a nigga best. You know I got him, I put that on my body. And now I got my own, just imagine that. Try to take it from me, I ain't got it back. I lost day one, just imagine that. Hey. The Audacity of Hope. Shout out to Obama. That's what I'm gonna name this one. Turn the beat up, hey. And I don't fuck with nothing with some steppers. Dope game better than they. Make the dog food better, hey. I came up from nothing, just imagine that. Now I got my own, just imagine that. Try to take it from me, I wouldn't got it back. I lost day one, just imagine that. I'm feeling like it's all on me. Soon as they call, they gon' own me. Hey, now I remember when they used to talk about me. These days, I got it all, just imagine that. just imagine that. This my shit. That's like, if it's a song that fucking personifies how I feel about life, I'm working on having it all. Just imagine that. Y'all have a blessed motherfucking Sunday. Go get it, because if you don't, you already know somebody else will.